Oh, that's a thing I need.
Fappy Bird?
A storm bangle?
Yodeler potion. Juggler potion.
Yodeler potion. It makes you good at sing, okay?
No.
Everybody needs a yodeler potion.
Oh, that was a weird mistake.
Yeah. We've all been there?
Oh, the They Might Be Giants comment is on there.
Oh, on the highlights?
Yeah.
I forget the context.
We were talking about the fairies becoming really big, and then he said, she's just a really little tiny giant. They might be giants. And then you, like, gave a very heavy personal applause.
It was good, I think. That's my sincere applause. It was good, I think.
Haha!
What'd you do?
The Lave.
No.
How do you know you weren't there?
Eek.
Time to jump a doodle up the thing. Okay, I can't take this yet, because I don't have the right tool for that one.
He was like Mr. Peanut, but he's a raisin.
He has a monocle?
No. He had a saxophone instead.
They're practically the same thing.
I mean, if you know how to use them.
No?
You don't stick saxophones on your eye, okay? Stop. It's dangerous. The reed thing is very pointy. It's bad for your eye.
I think it's fine.
I mean, they're your eyes, not mine.
I'm going to destroy a whole bunch of belts and turn them into something that is not belts.
Saxophone for your eyes only.
Not for your eyes.
No, it's not for my eyes. It's for your eyes only. You're the one who knows how to use it, apparently. Despite the fact that you played the trombone.
It's basically the same thing, except you put a saxophone in your eye.
And a trombone you use as an instrument.
Yes.
I'm glad we cleared that one up.
Welcome to Maury's Touring Restaurant. When I come here, I am reminded of that terrifying day. Mind me
What?
not.
Wait, what?
Now then, what do you want
Maury,
for
you have
order?
a dark backstory. I want to know it.
Rich history.
You don't want to know his dark history.
I don't?
Sad.
Everybody who's turned into a puka has like a sad story involved.
He used to
I
be a
think.
dentist, but then he became a puka, so now he's a chef.
No, he used to be Ted DiBiase's personal dentist, but it was bad, so he stopped. That's the whole story. It's a really
Oh,
dark
so
story.
Sad. How could
Rip
this
all of
be?
my emotions.
My emotions don't understand, actually.
That's fair.
Who that? Who that?
But I was telling Kane's backstory. He used to be Ted DiBiase's personal dentist, but then he decided not to be.
Oh no, it's terrible. How can I live knowing this?
And so he became a scary, like,
Demon.
Jason-style character
Chef.
instead.
Is there
Thank you very... Very.
Good job.
Good.
Equipment check. Equipment check.
I was trying to fight the final boss.
Nope.
No, it's time to going to be.
I'm wearing my best equipment. I will destroy all my other equipment.
He's going to...
This is something I would do.
Ooh.
What?
I was off by 1 key and almost, because of that, shifted myself straight back into the lava.
Back into the lava? You're already in the lava?
No, like, backwards into the lava.
Oh. You needed to be more careful?
Yeah, I almost was very not careful into the lave.
Ick.
Gingerbread cookies.
Good for the soul.
No.
It's bad.
Izzy hates gingerbread.
It's bad.
He thinks its opinions on blindfolds are insulting.
I thought you were going to say blind folks.
Those two. But more importantly, the blindfolds. Man, the Lave is the scariest enemy in the game.
Oh, wow. That's a 93% Dratini.
Good.
You could eat your breakfast and get away with it, too.
I have a... like... 41% Dragonite. But I caught it as a Dragonite.
What? I didn't know it was possible.
Yeah.
It's silly.
You can hypothetically do that with Salamence now. It's just they're very, 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 very uncommon.
Very.
Very, very... What's that from? What's the context? I can't remember what he says.
There may as well not be a context.
But there is a context.
I am on now then.
What are you on?
Now then.
Oh!
Thank you.
I kind of was expecting you to say that too. Mori is friend.
Fight 3 bosses at the same time. All of them.
No.
It's the most boring boss.
He just throws stuff at you.
He just is stuff at you.
And all of them are gonna summon minions.
Oh, that's what they're doing? I don't like minions.
I know, you're not a big Universal Animation Studios fan. And you're definitely not a Bright Spark Productions fan.
They're making them all. Yes,
It has minions in it. Can I answer the phone with my eye if I have an iPhone, he asks. Dark asks. Shin.
Huh? Don't ask me about the iPhone. I don't have it.
He asks if he can answer the phone with his eye if he has an iPhone.
No, but you can play the saxophone with it if you have an iSaxophone or a regular saxophone.
A sax iPhone.
Yes.
She can do it. Screaming, mostly. Alright, so how am I looking?
You have bombs.
I got 48 of the Black Rock things that I wanted. Oh, more of them, good.
Gears of mirrors.
When are we playing that game?
You can play it whenever you want. Whenever it exists.
Would you play the Far Cry games?
I don't know anything about them.
I think they're an open world adventure game.
I'm not like psyched to do it, but I guess I could.
On the bright side, even though they're sequels, I'm pretty sure each story is completely separate from the others, so you don't
say the
have
same
to...
of Persona.
Oh, I thought that they were tied.
No.
Barely. Like, in the loosest... Like, as much as the Zelda games are tied. No,
Yeah, they all existed in the same world. And that's how tied they are.
I think, like, the first few are tied, but the later ones aren't. I could be wrong on the first ones, even. But yeah, 3 and 4 have basically... There's just one character who recurs through all the games. And he's not really plot relevant. tournament.
There's a character that recurs through all the games?
Igor.
Oh. I don't count him as a character.
Okay, so you know how Super Smash Brothers is a super popular franchise and it was only a waiting game for there to be a sequel?
Oh, what? Yeah.
Well, when they announced Smash 5 at E3, like, people were going crazy like it was never going to happen, and all I could think in my head was, I could understand if it was something like a Chrono Trigger sequel or a Super Mario RPG sequel, but to be like...
for it and it came out...
There have been plenty of Mario RPG sequels.
No, Super Mario RPG sequel.
Why would that be better than the other Mario RPG sequel?
Because they haven't made anything like Super Mario RPG in a long time. So it would make sense to be suddenly excited about something like that. But something that you know is going to come out eventually.
Yeah, the
what's
Paper Marios, the Mario and the Wii.
Yeah, but
So
they're
you're
not true
saying-
sequels.
No.
So you're saying it's not exciting for another game in a series that you like to come out?
It's not, like, shocking. It's not something that I would jump up
I
and
was
down in
expecting
the
a
air.
A lot of people were expecting next year for one.
Or expecting this to be a port.
Yeah, to me,
I was until I saw that it said, yeah, Super Smash Bros. Title pending.
yeah.
Title pending pretty much established that's going to be Smash 5.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't, like, if it's an established franchise, I don't see myself getting up in arms about a sequel coming out for a game that I like. Now, if it was, like, Undertale 2, I would be confused and surprised, because
yeah.
it's not something that I would expect to have a sequel.
That's true. I can understand. Of course, you're also not a Smash fan.
I am, depending on the game. It's just very game dependent.
I wouldn't say you're a Smash fan. You're a Smash Melee fan.
No, I like the original to some extent. It just hasn't aged very well. Because it's a Nintendo 64 game. And there are only a couple of Nintendo 64 games that aged very well at all.
Yeah.
Mostly Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm not sure it's aged well.
Like, its graphics still look comfortably smooth for the cartoony style that it has for a Nintendo 64 game.
Here we go.
Sure.
Where is all this lava coming from? Jesus.
You probably don't want to stand that close to it.
I need to get up it to stop it from being.
I must fight the Lave.
Yes, I must slay the Lave. I conquered the Lave!
You did not.
It's go away now.
What did you do? Oh no, it shoot at you.
Alright, now I just gotta stand up here for a while because I can't go back down very well.
You can do it! You're our Amazon Tails! Whatever that means.
You are Amazon, Jill.
Someone's traded Sophocles for 3 Crimson Invasion packs.
So are you doing it?
Oh, I see. It's a full art Sophocles. Okay. That might actually be a good trade, but I don't want it.
Especially because you don't like Sophocles particularly.
No, I don't. Not the card, at least. I mean, as a character, he's okay.
Electric gym leaders are inventors or military mans.
Or Volkner.
Who's that?
4th gen, 8th gym leader.
The final gym was electric?
In 4th gen, yes.
It's electric!
Dude,
Wasn't that one roller derby girl?
No, she was fighting, the one with the 2 Lucarios.
Oh.
But yeah, I think
Or was there an amusement park?
in 5th gen, ooh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking. Oh, she was like a runway star.
Oh, completely different then.
Yeah, there was an electric gym leader who was like,
Yeah, they're identical. Runway stars, roller derby people. Identical.
yeah, I mean, roller derby makes sense for fighting, I guess. But yeah, there was a runway star. There was like a supermodel electric gym leader also. Electric gym leaders seem to be pretty important people, though.
She's
And
a
Volkner.
soccer type. What's the
What was that
Mokepon?
noise?
Which Mokepon is in our
You're
dreadlord?
with your Phoebus.
Oh.
I'm powering up my Kino Kan.
There's a Feebas in the yard. No, it's a teddy bear.
It's a combustion. He says Bolero.
Yeah, I got a new Lugia today, and it's a 97%. It's just missing 1 defense score from being perfect.
So he's good enough.
Oh yeah, he's
Lugia?
very good.